Hi, welcome back. RCB are out of the playoffs. Different year, different players, different teams, and RCB, the story remains the same. They just doesn't win the IPL. For 16 years, the same story continues, and this cannot happen again. Fans has to do something. I don't know. What I'm saying is, you just cannot accept as an RCB fan. I'm not an RCB fan, but these things cannot be accepted. I can understand, yes, yesterday it was a tough day. Virat Kohli gave his heart and played an outstanding knock, but still they fell short. And that tells a lot about that team. On a day where you need to win to stay in the competition, you saw Chennai done the job, Lucknow done the job, Mumbai done the job, and RCB failed to do the job. Basically, there should be two reasons why you failed to do your job on a pressure day. Either you should have choked or you just played a better team. You just doesn't have a team to compete with them. And the reason is second one for RCB. They just doesn't have the team to compete with a team like Gujrat Titans. Even if RCB won the game yesterday from blinders, from Virat Kohli or Maxwell, I think they would have fell short against some teams, maybe against LSG or in qualified or in final. They just doesn't have the team. They basically reached this stage and they basically reached 14 points with 4 players. Virat Kohli, Maxwell, Virat Kohli and Mohammad Siraj and full stop. With 4 players, you got 14 points, which is a miracle, and you cannot expect to win an IPL with just 4 players. RCB need to have the quantity. With 4 players, yes, there are 4 quality players, but you need quality. You need quality and you need quantity to win the IPL. Basically, they had top 3 and then 1 bowler and the end. And it was a wide at the middle. I can remember 2 innings barely in my memory. That is Mahipal Omar against Delhi and Anuj Rawat's cameo against Rajasthan. Apart from that, I cannot remember any cameos or anything from that middle order. Maybe Dinesh Karthik's 20 and 15s here and there. And Dinesh Karthik has been a really disaster. From last year to this year, he really dropped off. Harshal Patel from last year to this year, he really dropped off. And Wanindu Asaranga. What a disaster signing in my opinion. And apart from his batting ability, I don't know in which area he's better than Yuzvendra Chahal. Yuzvendra Chahal is an Indian player and he gives you that foreign slot. And I cannot understand that. He's a much better bowler. He knows the condition and he knows the Chinnaswamy ground. I don't know what made RCB think Wanindu Asaranga is better than Yuzvendra Chahal. Wanindu Asaranga is not Rashid Khan. If you are going for a spinner and you are putting 10 plus crore, he should be somebody like Rashid Khan that the teams are aiming to play his 4 hours out. Wanindu Asaranga is not a player like that. Teams are ready to take him out. Yes, he's a good bowler. He will take your wickets. But he's nowhere near good to Yuzvendra Chahal. He's nowhere near good to that 10 crore. And playing a foreign spinner really unstabilizes your team. That is a blunder from RCB. And RCB, it's not new for them doing blunders. 2018, they done a biggest blunder in the retention of history of the IPL by retaining Sarfaraz Khan. You can do different things. There is nothing wrong in it, but you have to get them right. We saw in 2018, Chennai done something different. They went for some old players and they ended up winning 2 trophies in that 4-year cycle. And if you're doing something different, you have to make sure that you get it right. Otherwise, it's something that you have to accept. Yes, we done something wrong, and RCB has been disastrous in those things. And finally, I thought in 2021, RCB done something very good in the mega auction. They got Glenn Maxwell, and in 2021, the mini auction, they got Maxwell. And I thought getting best of the Maxwell was fantastic from RCB. RCB really got the full potential of Maxwell. I think every other teams failed to get the best out of Maxwell. In that sense, RCB really done something very good. I thought in the recent years, RCB's auction strategy and getting the players and getting the best out of them has been very good. We saw Hazelwood. I thought Hazelwood's pick, I was really happy once they got Hazelwood because that was one of the very good picks from RCB. Maybe if Hazelwood played all this year, RCB would have had a different fortune. But once again, Rajat Patidar didn't play this year. Last year, RCB looked good because Rajat Patidar and Dinesh Karthik was giving him the runs. But this year, 2 gone and once again, RCB just looked like the old RCB. And most importantly, RCB's home ground. It is a blessing in disguise for RCB. A lot of fans cheering you, but you doesn't have the team to perform on the ground, which a lot of fans is really supporting you. You look at the Mumbai in the recent years. Mumbai pitch and Chinnaswamy are same. Wankhede Chinnaswamy are same. Mumbai have the bowling attack. That's why they were successful. If Mumbai scored 200, they can restrict opponent to 170 with the bowling attack like Bumrah and Bolt in the past. And RCB, if they can score 200, 210, they can easily give you 240. With that kind of a bowling attack, RCB cannot imagine to make the playoffs. Look at yesterday. Siraj picked up a wicket and then it was just like, it was just very easy for... It was just almost like a team that is playing in the higher level of cricket versus a team that is playing in the amateur level. It was nothing, RCB bowlers never troubled Gujrat Titans batsmen. I mean, that is the difference there. Basically, that was the difference. And I'm not an RCB fan, but to see RCB perform like this is really disappointing. And it was very sad to see Virat and Faf and Maxwell scoring so many runs and still ending up trophyless. I mean, RCB should do something very much different in the auction, and this cannot be accepted. We are not talking about Punjab Kings, who just made playoffs 2 times in 16 years, and they don't have a big fan base. And to a team like RCB, who has a big fan base and a lot of legendary players, RCB should win the IPL. And Virat Kohli, he has to win an IPL before his retirement. He cannot end the IPL trophyless. That will be a major disappointment, and RCB have to win the trophy for Virat Kohli. I mean, he's gave everything to this team, the heart and soul. And what I'm telling to RCB management is, give him a trophy and treat your fans very much well, because you have a lot of fans. And yeah, it's very disappointing to see that. As a CSK fan, I think RCB and MI are rivals, and I don't want them to win. But as a cricket fan and as an IPL fan, I really want RCB to win an IPL, and they deserve a trophy. Virat Kohli, Maxwell, and all those who are fans, they really deserve a trophy. Share your thoughts. It's disappointing to see once again RCB the same story. And if you like the video, hit the like and subscribe button and stay happy.